Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Tireless Talk. This morning we will be talking about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So pull up your chair, get your tea, and let's have a conversation about yesterday's episode. Yesterday was 2/27/24, February 27th, 2024. If you're watching this in the future. Either way, welcome back. Welcome to my old people, my ride or dies, and my newbies. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell because you will enjoy it. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Starting off the show, first segment, Amy and Carly Red had booked the show in Vegas for their song that Amy jumped onto when Erica Banks backed out of it. So they're at the studio practicing, rehearsing for the show. And in walks the Bambi. I like the new wig on Bambi. The black wig, I like it. That blonde, not so much. But Bambi is like, she missed the last, hoorah, the last performance of the song because I'll give it to her, she's been going through some stuff. So she missed it. So she wanted to pull up on them, support. And she's been having a lot of anxiety attacks, panic attacks lately due to the ongoing drama that her and Mama D is going through. But at this moment, that's not what the subject is about. They were talking about, and while they were standing around talking, they were talking about engagement rings. Amy wants her ring, a bigger and better ring from Mozzie. Even though she's seeing a few of his old tactics popping in, old habits like the wake and bake. She doesn't care for it. But hey, can't change somebody overnight. And that's probably going to be a habit that she can't get him to stop. Not my problem, not my cup of tea. And they were talking about engagement rings. And this is Amy's one and only engagement, only person she ever been engaged to. But if she do get a new ring, which she does, she wants her engagement ring back, but she wants a bigger and better one. Go do what you do, boo. And they jumped on to Carly and how many she didn't have. And the band said it's more about quantity than quality when it comes to Carly Red. And she's like, how many did you have? And she stopped at 5. But it was 5 or more. 5 plus engagement rings. But she want a new one from the new boo. 502, 702, whatever the now ex radio except is. But Carly is seeing. Carly mentioned the red flags in her, one-on-one interview that they do throughout the show with the cast members. About he hides his phone, he's not where he says he's gonna be, lying. Unnecessarily lying. So then the next scene pops up. Once they get done talking to those three, the next two, they pull up on the crew. The next clip is Yandy and Mandisi. Mandisi rented out a game room for him and Yandy to have some quality time before Yandy, I'm assuming just Yandy, leaves for Kentucky to go help get people registered to vote because she's been protesting. She's been showing up for the peoples in Kentucky to protest, especially against the governor that decided not to bring charges against the officers about Breonna Taylor. So she's showing up. She's been arrested twice, once off the lawn of the governor and another time. She didn't mention the other time, she just mentioned that one. So she's going back to register, to help register people to vote. She's taking Kendra, Jock's wife, and Spice. Good combination, I think. So, I think it's a good cause. Then Mandeezy just slightly mentioned her getting her eggs extracted for her cousin sister. Because he keeps saying cousin, she's saying sister. And she's like, stop playing. Don't do that. Don't do that. So when he seen that it was going to still be a touchy subject, because he doesn't want her to do it. She wants to do it. But I don't, he gets why she wants to help. But he's not feeling that it should be her that helps. That it should be somebody else. Because he feels that it'll be her baby out there in the world with somebody else. And she's like, no, that's not how it works. It wouldn't be my baby. It would be her baby. But he's like, let's not, this is a date for quality time. This isn't about that right now. We're not going to Yankees world right now. This is our world, me and you. So they go back to shooting, the little basketball into the hoop thing, the carnival type game, but it's a game room. I've been to one of those game rooms. It's actually fun. So then it switches over to Jock and Kendra. And they on their way to Jock's birthday party. And first birthday that he didn't had since mom didn't transition, and gained her angel wings. And so I get it. He said that she would want him to have fun, have a good time, do what you do best, behave yourself though. But in the the ride, they started talking about the bowling alley situation. You can tell that they even said it's been tense around the house about this situation. They didn't have a conversation or two about this situation with the fifth baby mama. That's what Kendra did label her, fifth baby mama. So she feels like Jock should be able to be the liaison, whatever, the go-between between the two baby mamas. Kendra doesn't want to have nothing to do with the baby mama. The baby, yes. The baby mama, no. And I get what Jock is saying, that it needs to be a better situation. It may be times where Jock is out of town, for work, because he's still an entertainer at the end of the day. Him, Scrappy, they're still entertainers, professional entertainers. They're still rappers. They may not have nothing, I don't know anything new, but I still listen to Meet Me at the club, or Meet Me at the bar, the Jock dance, we know it. But they're still professionals, they still got things to do, they still get booked for these songs, So he would need them to be able to make things happen, keep the train moving down the track when he's not around. Kendra's not hearing it. Kendra's not. And it is what it is. Now they get to the party. People pulling up. They at the, I can't remember right now where they pull. They downtown Atlanta. I want to say courthouse, partying at the courthouse, whatever. They booked a big place. Because people pulling up big time for Jock's birthday. Scrappy there. That's, they performed Meet Me at the Club. It's going down. Of course, that's one of his hits. Atlanta knows it. I know it. So that's where I'm at so far. Let's keep going. Alrighty. Now, next comes up Mama D and Scrappy. Mama D shows up at Scrappy's new place. Scrappy got a new place. He's back on his own, and he's happy, and I'm happy for him. He has a new little like miniature bulldog, and he named her Blanca. And Mama D decided to bring her two dogs. She got a Pickles, which is the dog she been had, and the new dog named Neiman Marcus. You know, he's new because one of her other dogs went to doggy heaven. And so they sitting there talking about things that's been going on, about how she had her eyelash launch and Erica Mena or whatever. You know, his ex baby mama number one shows up. And Diamond. And Scrappy feels that Mama D should stay out of his garbage bag, basically, digging up his exes, keeping them in the loop of what's going on. But right now, him and Diamond, Scrappy and Diamond, is on the outs. Not even speaking right now because she don't know how to keep her mouth shut. If we, whatever we do together, unless I feel like putting my business out there, keep my business that's attached to your business out of social media, because that's not what I'm about. I'm trying to fly under the radar. Unless I put it out there when it comes to my part of the business, don't do that. So they talking about Mama D's eyelash launch, and she tells them that she has, dug up into their business, and Erica told Diamond they had been out on a couple of dates, and Diamond's just trying to make sure they ain't intermingling when it comes to if they slept together around the time Diamond and Scrappy slept together, because they intermingling. And I figured Maldy again being messy. Well, and we all know Carly Red showed up about the paper, the cease and desist from Benny. Well, Mama D is turning 60, and her birthday's coming, turning 60. She wants to have a party, this, that, third. And she, I guess, assuming right now, I haven't gotten to that party yet, that she wants to invite the band. Well, cut to the next scene where now we're in Kentucky, where Yandy, Mandeezy, there you go, Spice, and Kendra all show up at the college, to help get the students registered to vote, because they don't want the attorney general becoming the new governor. So, but they talking to Tamika Mallory, the co-founder of Intel Freedom. Because she's she's one of the push forward ones. For the let's get them registered. And now Yandy just blurted out there that, well, I make sure I keep you in the loop, or keep it, keep you in the loop when I want to run for congresswoman, not congresswoman. No, it's not congresswoman. She used another word. Hold on, let me see. It's like local office, And so that was that for right now. And now we're jumping on to the next subject. Jump to Carly and God, her boyfriend. Figured out his name. Paid attention. He come in the kitchen. Carly Red's in there cooking, and she started reading off receipts because he feel her injury. He asked her what our day was, and she started reading off text messages from his phone to another girl about what type of ring you want, miss you, this, that, and a third. Gonna fly out to see you. He's like, but you got that out my phone. why you in my phone? But the way Carly said they used to have each other's passwords, she's like, I ain't got nothing to hide. So she went through the phone. And he started eating while she talking. He did say that he was entertaining other women. He did say that, paraphrasing though. But he's like, I don't know if we're gonna work. Okay, but you didn't tell her that at the beginning that I'm gonna be entertaining you and other women. Because I'm not committed to nobody. But I even thought he was supposed to be committed to Carly Red. Well, after last night's show, I don't know. I should be laughing, but I am. Carly and guys is arguing, and I get it. That he said that pretty much she told him. So I'm supposed to wait around until you get done dropping off all these people, these girls, to be committed to me. So they arguing, having a disagreement, but she is yelling, and he just as calm as he want to be, but he talking to her. He is talking to her, and so he said something, and she mocked him and walked out. And he's like, "Wait, where you going?" So he Flintstoning around the counter to chase after her. But I think he was stepping as he's trying to sidestep some stuff. Where the paper come from that was on the floor that Carly sidestepped. But I can see I can understand I was assuming he was sidestepping some of the chorus and stuff from the camera crew being in the house. And he trying to sidestep their stuff. And that's probably where the papers came from, is the camera crew. And so they ended up in the garage. Carly's in the SUV. Guys opens the door because she had got in and closed the door. And they talking, and she upset. She crying. And she like, when is it my turn? When is the guys? And the girls don't, and they don't understand how it feels. Y'all don't get it. And so she's like, I'm leaving. She ain't got no bag. She ain't got no clothes, no nothing. And he's like, where you going? She says, I'm leaving. That's it. Didn't say where she was going, just said she was leaving. So he closed the door, step back, let her go. Don't want to hold her hostage or anything. We're not doing that. That's not what we're doing. So he's like, where you going? And she's backed out the garage, out the driveway, all that good stuff. Where you going? And she says, I'm leaving. She keeps repeating, I'm just leaving. He's like, okay, just you can go on around the block and come on home. And she said, I'm not. You can have the house, you can have it. Oh, I don't care. And she drives off. I feel it's just funny. Now we at the birthday party. 60th birthday party for Mama D. She come out like the queen she wanna be. Hey, do you? All white, kids in white. Scrappy there with his kids. My Erica Dixon is there. Of course, with her daughter. Scrappy's like, I can't stay too long because he doesn't keep his younger kids out past a certain time. He's like, they got bedtimes. We gotta go. Can respect that. But he wants his kids and himself to step up and, show out for mama. But he burned out of there with the kids. But, there's no but to that. He burned out with the kids. Pan over to Erica Dixon, which is baby mama number one, and Diamond and Jock are all sitting at the same table talking. And so Erica and Diamond is like, we really ain't got no beef. We can be cordial, whatever. You want to fool with them, that's your business. But they not finna let that be a issue between them. Jock is like, he don't trust the olive branch that Mama D is extending towards Bambi when it comes to everything that's going on. He said that as far as he knows, Bambi could be allergic to olives. He don't know. But she extended it. We'll just have to see. Now, later on in the show, Bambi threatens to slap her. You know, you didn't wish death on my life. What do you mean? But the city of Atlanta declared 9/21 September 21st Mama D Appreciation Day. For I don't know, Mama D Appreciation Day. It is what it is. The next thing we seeing is back in Kentucky, the party after the big game, and they didn't register over 1,500 people to vote, and Yandy, Mendeezy, Spice, all of them show up for the party. Amika Taylor, Breonna Taylor's mom shows up, because it was really all in honor of Breonna Taylor being killed in her own home in Kentucky. And I feel this woman's pain, even though I have not lost a child, but just to see the pain in her face still today, that will never go away. That her child is not here, and all she wants to do is honor the legacy and memory of her child in a positive way, but it still just crushes this woman. Let's just keep her in our prayers and know that the fight is not over. It's not over, period. Yandy is trying to run for city councilwoman in Atlanta. Not the Senate. I misspoke earlier. City councilwoman. That's it. I'll be back. Mendeezy finds out about it at the party through the co-founder of United Freedom. She's speaking on it in front of Mendeezy, and Yandy hadn't had a chance to talk to Mendeezy about it before it's just dropped in his lap. So of course, Mendeezy, a lot of the moves that Yandy is making, is just being dropped in Mendeezy's lap by somebody else. He's finding out about it from somebody else instead of his wife. He feels that all these moves that you're trying to make, are you even thinking about how it's going to affect our family? You already got a lot going on, pretty much. He feels like it's too much, and she's doing too much. In my opinion, which this is tired, let's talk. In my opinion, I'm going to need Yandy to take a few steps back and consider what her husband is saying to her. And I don't think it's so much of don't do it, which he doesn't want her to do it. It's more of, before you go making announcements to the world, basically anybody but me, consider on how it's going to change the dynamic of us, our household, our children, and think about mentioning it to me first before you go out in public with it. Like when they went on the date earlier to the game room, she could have brought it up then, that she was considering or even thinking about contemplating it. That's the part I'm down with. Well, now we're moving on to Mozzie and Amy. They do the Jock interview on the radio. Amy withheld some information from the interview, because it wasn't the time or place for that type of interview. It was more of, let's talk with Jock and Mozzie and the crew. Jock's crew. But it went pretty good. It was a good interview, But come to find out, the bomb that was dropped on Amy by Mozzie was that the could be, couldn't be, might be, let's see, baby that's now 6, maybe 7 years old, that he wants a hand in raising. And it sounded like more of, it's his child. And Amy's like, this could change things. Not saying that she anti-child. She just, she wants to know, where is he? Is the little girl not yours or yours? We're going to need to find out. I need to know concrete. Basically, it's a second Fatima. Just throwing that out there. We'll get to that later on in the week. But, and so that's where that situation is. Okay. Moving on to the last little bit of information. Bambi and Mama D met up. Why not? I don't know. But it got bad. It got heated to the point where the producer of the segment, the lady, had to step in because Bambi handed Mama D or set down her paper, her proof to say that she went to college and got a degree. I don't know how real it is. I don't. But I just seen people pull up all kind of stuff on the internet and be able to print it out and alter it and doctor it up. But I'm not saying that's what Bambi did. That's how Mama D made it sound. And when Mama D picked the paper up and ripped it up, Bambi jumped up and said, "I should slap you." Now they both going at it like two cats, arguing, ready to fight. Security stepped in, producers stepped in, this, that, and the third. Mama D, they calmed down for a minute to talk, and Mama D basically like, "I wish you the best." All this, that, and the third. Baby's like, "I wish you hell." All this, that, and the third. "I see you in court." I mean, no. The only way you're gonna see these grandkids of yours, Mama D, is through your son, because Bambi not having none of it. So I just say, whatever was said, leave it there on the ground at this picnic table, open area where y'all met at, and never had to see each other again. So that was this week's Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and my opinions are Bambi and Mama D need to go on and separate. Just Mama D stay off the social medias about Bambi. Bambi stay off social media about Mama D. Y'all act like y'all don't know each other. Again, like this would be a common thing for a while with me. Not everybody you meet will be your friend. Not everybody you meet is intended to be your friend. Not everybody you meet is intended to like you, and vice versa. You're not gonna like everybody you meet. So don't lose no sleep over it. Don't be upset about it. Just keep moving, keep living your life, stay in your lane, and that's everybody. Stay in your lane. That's all you can do is stay in your lane and keep it moving. She don't like you, okay? They don't like me over there, cause I don't care why you want. As long as you over there, I don't care. They gonna go on social media and talk about you. Let them go. Don't acknowledge it, whatever. Because as soon as you acknowledge it, it becomes a problem for you. Not for them, for you. It'll backfire on you. Speaking from experience, it'll backfire on you. So all I can say is live your life on that situation. Live your life, Mama D over here in Mama D's quote unquote palace. Bam, live over here in the forest as a Bambi. I shouldn't be jabbing at it, but go ahead over here, because it is what it is. Yandy and Mandeezy opinion is, man, Yandy, I'm gonna need you to have conversations with your husband before you have conversations with the people out in public, because I don't know how much Mandeezy can take after your conversations with other people. When you want to announce you want to run for office in your city council, lady, you should have had a conversation with your wife, with your husband, before you had a conversation with the people in Kentucky. My opinions. Side note, where has Rashida and Kirk been? We ain't seen them in weeks. Hopefully they okay. But back to the topic. Young Jock and Kendra. I love me some Young Jock. Lukewarm on Kendra, because it takes a village to raise a child. Regardless, you ain't got to be the baby mama number 5 bestie, but let's come together enough to raise this little girl. That's my husband's child. But it is what it is. Young Jock, keep your head up. You know, keep your head up when it comes to your mom. I get it. I've been there. Still going through it. So just keep your head up. Scrappy, keep your mama out your business. Keep your business off, social media. Just be friends with Diamond. Don't be big buddies, because obviously she's a social media type person. She's ready to run all her business as social media. You don't want to be that part of her business, stop sleeping with her. Erica, baby mama number one, continue doing what you're doing. Keep your business to yourself and raise your daughter. Even though she's over 18, but keep doing what you're doing, mind your business. I guess that's it for this show. So let's talk. Let's have a conversation in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. So every time I post videos or potentially go live, you'll get the notification. So again, welcome to Tyra Let's Talk. I appreciate everyone that's here. Keep it moving. When it comes to just stay in your lane. Not everybody is meant to be your friend. Not everybody you meet is going to be your friend. That part. So, love, peace, and hair grease. Talk to y'all soon.